the government, especially in Nigeria, haven't gotten it right on how to prioritize the welfare of workers. As I speak today, workers are earning 70,000 naira per month. That is about 40 something dollars after working for a full month. And you see, this this 70,000 naira I'm talking about was only just recently increased. It has been 30,000 minimum wage all this while. It just only, some few months ago, sometime in 2024, that it was increased. And you see, some some governments, some states have refused to pay that money because they feel like it's too much. I'm talking about 70,000 naira. Some states are not paying, they've refused to pay. Happy Labor Day, Nigeria. Now, on a day like this, we remember the Nigerian workers, their resilience, the value they add to the workforce, and, what they add to the economy of the country. On this day is just a day to say thank you, to them. And also, it's also an opportunity to bring to the fore the challenges that workers in Nigeria go through on a daily basis, especially in their welfare. Now, Labor Day in Nigeria is one that comes with, mixed emotions. On one hand, the workers are happy that a day is set aside to celebrate them and celebrate the value they bring to the workforce. Also, they are, it's a day of holiday, so they just have that one day, one day holiday. They spend time with their family, their friends, and somehow there's this workers, a march. They go to like some government fields or stadiums to have this workers' day march. Just a day for workers to be celebrated. On another hand, the government, especially in Nigeria, haven't gotten it right on how to prioritize the welfare of workers. As I speak today, workers are earning 70,000 naira per month. That is about 40 something dollars after working for a full month. And you see, this this 70,000 naira I'm talking about was only just recently increased. It has been 30,000 minimum wage all this while. It just only, some few months ago, sometime in 2024, that it was increased. And you see, some governments, some states have refused to pay that money because they feel like it's too much. I'm talking about 70,000 naira. Some states are not paying, they've refused to pay. You see why this day will be a day to continue to call government's attention to what workers are going through? Trust me, the welfare of workers have been constant, in terms of discussion, in terms of, talking about how workers should be well taken care of. So every Labor Day like this, President's speech is always, workers anticipate, the president's speech because they just always pray that that speech, their welfare will always be like mentioned in a positive way, in a way that, will, let me just put it in a way that will seem some sort of significant increase or, improvement in their pay, especially in their take-home pay. So, but I mean, I was not expecting any kind of increment, in this speech. Not even a speech because there was no live, broadcast by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I think he just wrote like a post wishing them well. I will read that post, just in a moment. But yeah, when you're waiting to hear from the president in whatever form or avenue he chooses to bring out his message, the workers are always waiting to see, okay, if there is something for them in a positive way, apart from the good wishes, what will happen to our welfare, our well-being, our package, our pay, But this year, just like I said, only a few months ago, they've increased their salary, their minimum wage from, you know, um, 30 to 70. So I wasn't expecting the president to even go there at all. So here was what he wrote. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wrote, "To every Nigerian worker, happy Workers' Day. You are the engine of our economy and the secret to our nation's growth. Our administration has and will continue to prioritize workers' welfare. Together, we will make Nigeria great again. Here's to everyone, young and old, entrepreneur or employee, private or government employed. Those meaningful contributions help in no small way to the development of our homes, communities, and our dear nation. Happy Workers' Day, Nigeria." Well, there you have it, a reassuring message from the president to the workers in Nigeria. Now he's saying that his administration will continue to prioritize workers' welfare. That is a good one. That is what most workers want to hear. And they want to hear this, right? But also, they don't just want it to end by just mere saying it. They want action, Mr. President. I know you can do it. Well, in as much as we all once in a while have cause to believe or cause to doubt where we are heading as a nation. But hey, you have said it. We can only just wait, hope, and pray that you will continue to prioritize, like you said, workers' welfare. Because things are going up every day. The price of goods in the market, when you go today, the price is different tomorrow. People, think prices are going up and salary is static. Oh, like, yes, you increased salary from 30 to 70 sometime last year, but things have gone up. Things are going up every day. So it's just looking like there was no difference. And some states are not even paying that. So yes, people are happy that you've given your word, you've said it, and they hope that it will just not end in mere talk, because they would say talk is cheap. People want action. People want to, see what the president said come to fruition, want to see, they want to experience it, So yeah, congratulations to Nigerian workers. We can only hope for the best. And yeah, let's continue to work together. Let's continue to add value to the workforce of our nation. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.